Hello everyone, I am Dr. Prajakta Varade and today we are going to learn basic statistics using R. In previous lectures, we have learned about descriptive analytics. In today's session, we are going to take deeper insights into descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics is a preliminary stage of data processing that creates a summary of historical data to get useful information and it possibly prepare the data for further analysis. Description of data is important in various ways because it enables users to understand the situation or context in clear way. Descriptive analytics also make use of range of historic data and draw various comparisons which are useful for business decisions. The example of historic data are year-over-year number of customers, year-over-year profits, pricing changes, month-over-month sales growth. Now, what are measures of descriptive statistics? The first is mean, median and mode, range, quartile deviation, standard deviation and variance. Now let us look into the first measure, that is mean. Mean is also called as average, and average is calculated by sum of observations upon number of observations. Now let us say we have 5 years data about profit of Good Luck Company. Let us define a variable year 1 which stores the profit of company for first year, and likewise there are 5 variables which stores the profit of the company for all 5 years. Then we calculate the summation of profits of all 5 years and divide it by 5, and then we print variable. Now in this case we have defined the variable, that is mean prof, which is nothing but the mean of profit for all 5 years. Now when we execute this particular set of instructions, we get the value of mean as 64,000. It is also easy to calculate mean by using a simple function called as mean. Now in this case we have defined a vector profit for 5 years and we have stored the profits for all 5 years in that particular vector, and then we simply use the function called as mean, and by executing this particular set of commands we get the mean at 64,000 in R. The next measure of statistics is median. Now median basically is a middle value. When we order the values either in ascending order or descending order, it actually divides your set of data into two equal halves, so that 50% of the values will be below the median value and 50% of the values will be above the median value. Now to calculate the median, again we take the same example which we have already discussed earlier, that is workage of 25 workers. So if we arrange the data in the ascending order, we get the workage like this. So when we calculate value that lie exactly in the middle of all the observations. So in this case the total number of observations are 25. So the mid number will be at the 13th position. So 13th position is nothing but this particular position and the value of observation is 54. So 54 is the median value. Now this is how we calculate it manually. But if we use the function median and then we define the name of the variable, that is workage, we get the value of median, that is 54. And when we use the command mean and then the workage, we get the value of mean, that is 47.08. So this is how we calculate median. Again the median value is also calculated by using a vector. So in this case we define a vector profit for 5 years and the value of profit for all 5 years, and then simply write the median and the name of the variable, and we get the value of the median as 60,000. So this is again an easy way to calculate the median. The next statistical measure is mode. Now mode is nothing but the highest times occurring data point in the data set. For example, in our data set related to age of workers, 57 has occurred maximum number of times, that is almost 3 times or 4 times. So 57 is the mode of workers age data set. But how do we calculate mode using R? So in R, if we want to calculate the mode, we have to use the function calmode. So calmode is a function that we use and we execute certain set of instructions. Okay, now let us understand the code of instruction. So first is calmode function workage. We write certain set of instructions, that is UniDataset, unique workage, UniDataset, which dot max in bracket tabulate in bracket match workage comma UniDataset. So now we use the calmode function on the workage data and we calculate the value of mode as 56. Now let us understand what is the meaning of each and every term. Unique. Now unique is the keyword that creates a set of unique numbers from the data set. In above examples, the unique numbers are 18, 20, 22, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 45, 47, 50, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 and 66. Then the next keyword is match function. Match function actually matches the numbers between the ones in the data set and the unique numbers set we got, and it provides the position of each unique number in original data set. Then the third function is tabulate. So tabulate function actually tabulates the value. It returns the number of times each unique number has occurred in the data set. So it calculates actually the frequency of occurrence of a number. And then finally the function which dot max. It returns the position of maximum times repeating numbers in the unique numbers set. So this is how the mode is calculated using the calmode function. So that was the measures of central tendencies. Thank you.